Hi guys, let's take a look at some entitled kids on Reddit. My friend is upset that my brother won't pay for her to attend his wedding. My brother is getting married this winter and him and his fiancée decided to do a destination wedding. They chose Hawaii near where his best man grew up and are paying for the people they really want to be there to attend. This entails mostly immediate family members as well as very close friends of my brother and his fiancée. It was planned well in advance and I think it's generous enough. But my friend is upset that she's not included. We grew up together and she is very close to our family. So she's invited, but they're not paying for her. She has been complaining about how I get to go for free and how she can't afford it. I told her that she doesn't have to be there and they won't be upset if she can't go. She thinks she needs to go and wants me to help foot the bill for her to attend. I think she's being ridiculous and entitled. Edit. We are 19 and my brother is 27, so she was never as close with him as she is with me and my parents. Oh wow. Okay, this is not a so bad issue. She's entitled, yeah. You're right. She's very entitled. First of all, she's not so close to your brother. You're the one that she's close to. And they invited her. Not like, okay, what if they didn't pay for anybody? What if they said everybody foot your own bills? So does it mean that like he's very inconsiderate? They have a destination wedding, they've paid for the people that they can pay for, and is more than generous because most people will still have destination wedding and expect you to show your love for them by, you know, paying your way out and still getting gifts. So she's definitely entitled, saying that you should foot the bill for her. Okay, well, somebody said, let's look at the comments. Somebody said, laughed at, she thinks she needs to go. No, she doesn't think she needs to go, but she very much wants a free holiday. Ah, I'll say that too. She just wants something to be paid for. Like, why does she need to go? You're not close to the guy. You just want to have fun with her, like your friend. And they said you're not like your friend said you're not even close to her parents. So why do you need to go? And the need was even in capital letter. So say, yep, she's not the bride or the groom or even involved in the ceremony. She has no need to go. Agreed. So let's move to the next entitled kid. Okay, so this one says, lady on the bus scolds me for sitting because I'm young and healthy and demands that I give up my seats. This looks like an interesting one. Say, I suffer from chronic illness and chronic back plus hip pain. I rarely take the bus because it's less painful to drive myself or to have someone drive me for my back. I get on the bus and find an open seat, so I sit down. At the next stop, some entitled Karen gets on the bus and stands next to me with a displeased look on her face. Why is that entitled, like Karens are always like their face is just so funny. They've not even started acting out though. You just start laughing. Like once you see them, sometimes you just know. Direct, you just know. The moment they approach and they want to start talking, you just know. See disappointed look and displeased look on her face. Okay. So Karen says, excuse me. Hello. She was like, okay, let me act this out. Say, excuse me. Hello, do you need something? You know that there are older people on the bus who need to sit. People like me. Me. I'm sorry, there are probably other seats in the back. I really need that seat. Karen says, stop talking this nonsense. You're a healthy young girl who is clearly healthy. Doesn't mean that sickness doesn't show on the face. Like, what do you mean by clearly healthy? Like, I don't understand. I've seen people that you like as you're seeing them, you think they're okay, but if they gist you what is going on with them, or more, you know that it's clothes that is just covering people. So he says, okay. I said, I need to sit, and she was like, I might look healthy, but I'm not. I'm not, and young people can also be ill too. So please leave me alone. So people start to look at us because she's huffing and puffing loudly. Okay. Then she literally tried to sit on top of me. Okay. I jumped. It was like, today's youth is so spoiled. You need to learn to respect your elders. Then she literally tried to sit on top of me, man. Do you know that this thing has happened to me before? It has happened to me before, but it's not. We were not dragging seats. No, I'll just you. So I was like, me, stop it, lady, get away from me. I don't want you to touch me. Get off this seat and we'll both be happy. You don't need it. What kind of talk is that one? She like, why are they doing too much? Like, why are they doing too much? So this one says, this lady, half of her ass on top of me, started to make herself comfortable on me. She actually sat though. At this point, I was in a shit ton of pain and screaming at her to get away from me whilst holding back tears from the pain. Yeah, that's so painful. Yeah, she actually sat down. So the bus driver had to stop to have her removed. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, Oma. Thank you so much for actually removing her. So he said a girl from my class came and confronted me, even though she barely knows me. Happy end, I guess. But still, how do people just decide to sit on top of a person just to get what they want? Like, it's even better if you had just used your mouth to say, okay, all these young people of nowadays, maybe even make snacky comments like, oh, these Gen Zs, these people with no home training. Just make the comments, let her ignore you or whatever, than for you to actually sit down on me. Some people are respectful. I'm telling you. Okay, so the comment says, that is why you deemed her an entitled Karen. I too am sick with ovarian cancer stage 4, but everyone looks at me and states the same thing. You look so healthy. What do you mean you have cancer? I'm so sorry to hear you are experiencing such negative energies. My dear, the same thing. That's just what I just said. Like, you don't just click, you don't just feel like everybody's healthy and like feel like, okay, I'm an elder, or culture should be taking note of, especially here in Nigeria. Outside it may be better, but here in Nigeria, oh Jesus, our own respect is top. In fact, they may even see you carrying conscience, but just because maybe you're 30 and the person that is asking you to adjust is 64, they will tell you that they're older than you. It's worse here. The respect here, sometimes it's not just in fact, let me not say it before people come for me in the comments. Okay, so say, I am so sorry to hear that. Best wishes for you. So this one says, this shit happens to me all the time. I'm a person with low vision and I suffer from hearing loss. My eyesight is only 20/150 in the better eye. Yeah. However, I don't use a white cane or anything like that because I've been coping with low vision since I was born. I'm kind of agile as a disabled person. So people will think I'm healthy when they see me. Yeah. When I go to restaurants or stores, I always get ignored. I'm just standing there and struggling and with reading the menu over the counter, and it's only when I raise my voice that someone finally assists me. Really, that's so painful. Normally, this shouldn't even be under entitled people. This should be like Karens. It should just be Karen, because that one, she's just, in fact, entitled is like, not you not taking it by force, like you feeling like you are supposed to have it. Is like it's supposed to be yours. This thing is supposed to be mine. I earn this shit, something like that. But this one is you trying to take it by force. You like harassing, because it's harassment, harassing her and all that. Man, it's crazy. Anywho, that's all for entitled people for today. See you in my next video. Please like, subscribe, share this video if you enjoyed watching. Tell your friends, and see you in my next video. Peace.